am back. Road Transfer Black and White Network. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, like, comment, share. Well, we got some more sales data that has rolled in for Anheuser Busch, for Bud Light. Of course, there has been a massive, I don't even think we can call it a boycott anymore, a massive market shift, a massive, at least when it comes to beer consumption, lifestyle change on behalf of consumers that spoke very loudly and very clearly. Do not get a biological man pretending to be a little girl in your ad campaigns for a product that is sold and focused on people in the Bible Belt and in Middle America, proud Americans, more conservative Americans. Nah, you better not do it. Well, they did it anyway. Somebody said, of course, we've seen the lady that is now infamously gone from Bud Light, from Anheuser Busch, say they no longer wanted the frat boy consumer base. No problem. No problem. Nothing to see here. Please move along. We'll listen to what you say. If you don't want our money, if you're making a point to cut us out, to segregate us, oh, something the left loves right now. Oh, the resegregation of America. Well, Americans certainly did segregate itself from their beer. As, of course, the backlash has been swift, fast, and again, lifestyle change when it comes to Bud Light, when it comes to Anheuser Busch. You walk up to the beer case, easiest choice ever. No, not Bud Light. My God, I don't want to be seen carrying that to the register. Are you bleeping mental? Let me grab this Coors Light right here. Let me grab this Keystone Light. Let me grab anything that's not owned by Anheuser Busch. Once again, look it up. They own a lot of brands. Make sure you're not drinking any of it, unbeknownst to you. So we've got a number of beer brands, other beer brands that have increased in sales considerably. Best thing that ever happened. Keep in mind, I always want to try to bring this up for these Modelo Especial situations. They are not owned by Anheuser Busch in the United States of America. Okay? The federal government stepped in years ago when they tried to get Modelo and these Mexican brands of beer. They stepped in and said, nah, you've got an antitrust violation here. You've got to sell the rights. You cannot own this in the United States. You're trying to create too big of a beer monopoly, so they were forced to sell it off to somebody else. And they don't own it. Okay. Now, overseas, Anheuser-Busch does own Modelo, but not in the United States. It's a different owner. Okay. It's over here, it's like McDonald's and Burger King. All right. Pretty sure I'm pretty sure McDonald's don't own Burger King. If they do, then it's a bad analogy, but you get the point. All right. So always want to bring that up. Always want to clear that up, because nonetheless, you'll get that one dude that had the misinformation that came right out of the gates on this. Oh, well, it's owned by Anheuser-Busch too. Well, no, it's not, actually. And we've done plenty of research, and my God, this has got to be the 100th video on Bud Light. Bud Light sinks another 26% amid Dylan Mulvaney fiasco. Bud Light sales continue to tank in the wake of Dylan Mulvaney, while the tarnished brand's rivals keep swiping market share away, according to the latest data. Anheuser-Busch's brand sales plunged by 25.9% during the week that ended July 29, extending the downward spiral since Bud Light's ill-fated tie-up with trans influencer on April 1. Boy, a lot of damage has been done since then, according to data from Nielsen IQ and Bump Williams Consulting. Bud Light has been dethroned as the nation's top-selling beer for the past 3 months after Mulvaney's shout-out led to a nationwide boycott. Man, people just could not get images of this dude holding this beer in this bathtub. Stop, man. Whatever you're doing, stop that nonsense. Modelo E Especial is expected to vault into the number one spot for the entire year by the end of the month. Wow. How the mighty have fallen at record speed, never to return. You've got bar owners right out there right now trying to recoup their cost by filing Bud Light under, quote, mystery brand on their beer handles in their bars. That's a thing right now. Shit, we got to get our money back somehow. Hell no, I'm not drinking. I'll try the mystery beer. Well, be careful of the mystery beer because it's probably translite fluid. So be careful, will you? Dave Williams told the Post, reiterating an earlier prediction by his company, Bud Light controls 8.4% market share compared with Modelo's 8.2%, according to Nielsen IQ data. The Constellation brand, owned brand, which posted a 14.8% increase in sales last week, isn't the only beneficiary of Bud Light's demise. Rivals Coors Light, 20.7%, Miller Lite, 19.25%, and Yuengling Lager, 22.5%, enjoyed double-digit spikes in the most recent data. Anheuser Busch reported that revenue has taken a $400 million hit since the backlash began in its latest quarterly earning release last week. Quote, the situation hasn't gotten any better, nor has it hadn't gotten any worse, but nor has it gotten any better, Williams said. On July 27th, Anheuser Busch laid off 400 employees, about 2% of its workforce. Most of the positions were in marketing in offices in St. Louis, New York, and L.A. Kind of funny. New York and L.A. probably actually had not much of a problem. We know that's a very radical area. Both coasts are going to have a more radical political ideology. And there they are, they get nailed. That's a little poetic justice for those employees, but I did a video yesterday or the day before. We got a couple of conservative companies out there that have reached out to these employees and they're helping them find new work. And the one takeaway from that article was Bud Light's employees overwhelmingly did not align with the radical alphabet ideology that Bud Light supported in that ad campaign. So we do want to remember that their employees did not agree with the decision to use Dylan Mulvaney in that ad campaign. Anheuser-Busch's CEO Brendan Whitworth said in a statement, while we never take these decisions lightly, we want to ensure our organization continues to be set for the future long term. Many Anheuser-Busch distributors say they don't expect to win back customers who have left Bud Light brand in anger. Consumers have made a choice. An executive at a Texas-based beer distributor who did not want to be identified told the Post they have left Bud Light, and that's how it's going to be. I don't envision a big percentage of them coming back. I don't envision anybody coming back that left over this. Now, when they post an ad, as you can imagine, their ads get ratioed straight to hell on like YouTube, right? They'll have like 48 likes and like 7,000 dislikes or something like that. I mean, it is the mother of all ratioed straight to hells. But you'll see about every, 100 comments, 200 comments. These guys just won't come out and just apologize. No, they won't. Nor do I think an apology does any damn good. I mean, this was the Stone Cold Steve Austin double middle finger, Stone Cold Stunner, straight to the pie hole kind of radical ad campaign that Bud Light embraced here. And I don't think there's any amount of apologies that ever gets this back on track. I truly don't. Again, I can't see standing around at a get-together or at a country concert or any kind of concert and holding a Bud Light, Budweiser, Bud product bottle in my hand and showing that to everybody for them to see. No, I don't want to be seen with that. I don't. No shitting way do I want to be caught with that bullshit in my hand. By the way, their beer, I never did like their beer. I was always more of a Miller Lite guy, for sure. But I also loved Michelob Ultra, and now I don't drink that anymore because it's owned by Anheuser Busch. Yeah, we're not getting caught in your Ku Klux Trans agenda. We're just not. Tell me what you think, Black and White Network supporters. Bud Light continues to hemorrhage. They're bleeding out at this point. I just think ultimately Bud Light and Anheuser Busch, I just believe ultimately they close their doors. I think that's where this is headed. I think they're trying to put lipstick on a pig. Oh, that maybe that's the next ad campaign. I never even thought about that. Yeah, why not? Get Porky out. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.